Hey, I got back on here. I want to show you something. Look at this. Can you see it? It's a Dutch oven. It's a Dutch oven cast iron pot. I'm going to clean that in a little while. I got some, well, they're off-brand SOS pads is what they are. This thing's really rusty, but it's old. Danny found it. And I'm going to take me some pliers or something and just loosen that up so I can take that handle off so I can clean it real good, because I want the handle cleaned good too. So after a while, maybe a little bit, I don't know, I'm going to clean that. And when I do, I'll show you how to clean them. They're real easy. Cast iron's real easy. And I didn't know. They was a little intimidating to me at first when I first started using them. But it's like Brenda Gant says on her cooking show. The best way to use a cast iron skillet or pot is to use it. Clean it and use them. Use them, use them, use them. I had a skillet that I was having problems with sticking. Well, when I saw a video that she had, she was saying just keep using it, keep greasing it and oil it and stuff like that. Well, I did, and sure enough, that skillet, it didn't take long that it got seasoned good, and it's become non-stick now. So I'm real happy about that. So I'm going to clean this in a little while, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. All right, so I fixed me and Danny some lunch. I put some bologna out there on that griddle and grilled it with some cheese. We had, you know, bologna sandwich, grilled bologna. So I want to show you this pot right here. All right, so I'm not going to take the handles off. Number one, because I can't. But anyway, I just got some of these scouring pads, these little SOS Walmart brand. And I'm going to start cleaning it. Get me some hot water. I'm going to work on it in a few minutes, and then I'll get back on here and show you. I've scrubbed a little bit on it. You could tell a little bit in there. I'll get the lighting just good. On this side over here is the unclean, and that other side is the clean. I don't think it's going to take much to clean it, because the rust is coming off of it pretty good, so I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm working on this pot. So it's coming clean really good. So I'm going to show you something. See this right here? Okay. I've got it standing up on its edge, on its end, like in my sink. So I worked with this girl at the school. Her name's Rosie. She could clean and wash dishes faster than anybody I know. Well, she told me, she said, you got to get this skill up where you can get to it, Vicki. And buddy, she would go to town on it. So I wanted to share that little tidbit. Okay, so I brought this pot outside so you could see it out here in the daylight. This here. Now it's got some spots, like wet spots on it, so you can't see, but it looks kind of like of a brown or color, but you could tell it's cleaned up really, really nice, and it's really smooth on the inside. I'm gonna let it air dry. I'll probably go in there and pop it in my oven, just to be honest with you, to let it dry good. And then I'm going to oil it down. And then I'll show you after that. Alright, so I've got this pot done. This cast iron. Now listen, I want to show you. This is gorgeous. But it's greasy. See how shiny it is? Look how pretty. Well, I've just oiled it. It was dry looking and needed a little drink of oil. So I used gloves. Well, I just do. Anyway, I've got this thing oiled down, and I preheated my oven to 300 degrees. It's ready. I am going to set this pot in the oven. You just take you some oil, like vegetable oil, rub all on the inside and out. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful pot. It's got a little wear on it, but who don't, right? So I'm going to put it in here, and I don't know how long I'm going to leave it. I'll just keep checking on it, look at it till I feel like that pot has absorbed that oil a little bit. All right? Well, hey, good morning. It's the next day after we done all that lard rendering. In the midst of all that lard rendering, you know, Well, I've separated the videos, but during that I cleaned out that Dutch oven, that Dutch cast iron pot. Looky here. You see it? Looky there. Look how gorgeous. It turned out beautiful. I love it. I've got a ham hock, but I don't have no pinto beans. So I'm going to go to the store here in a little while and get me a bag of beans and come home and cook them. And I'm going to call that supper. Probably get me some potatoes and fry them. Put me some squash and zucchini on this griddle out here. Lord, did you see that bee about get me? I think they want to be on television, I guess, or on the video. Good grief. All right. Well, I wanted to get on here and show you my pot. And I'll try to do another video or something else. I don't know. All right. Bye.